What is up, new Never You squad? It's new Never You here again with another video. Let's turn this volume down just a little bit. Hopefully that's not too bad. I know lately that I've been dropping videos of cards and talking about my business and everything else. But today I kind of wanted to touch on a topic that I think is a lot more important. I want to call this segment Pain, Pride, and Selfishness. So I've been talking to more people lately about life and about how they feel about things and how things resonate with them and just the whole nine of everything. And about 3 years ago, I was talking to a lady at a GameStop. I was in line and she said, "You seem like the type of person that doesn't really like to talk to people." I said, "I'm not." She told me that talking to people helps you find a lot about yourself. And that's true. I would say I like to come across as a very confident person. I may look confident. I may give the appearance that I am confident about my abilities as far as games, cards, knowledge, art, music, whatever. I try to be fully confident in everything that I approach. But deep inside, I'm not. I feel like I am a complete failure at life. I feel like that I'm not doing a great job. I'm stressing a lot. I'm losing my hair because I'm stressing, if you can see. I don't ask for help. I don't seek guidance. I don't seek wisdom. I don't pray like I should. And a lot of that is due to my pride, if not all of it. Is just I want to be strong. I want to be the person that is strong enough to go through all of these things that life throws and to make it out on the other side and say that I got through it by myself. And that is kind of stupid. Just be honest. It's not worth the headache, the pain, and it's really selfish on my part. There's some things I'm just not going to accomplish by myself. Whenever this business, this card shop that I established is up and running, at some point I'm going to need help. At some point I'm going to have to hire people that I'm going to have to trust to help me get to the next point, the next step in my career. Because if I try to do it all myself, I'm gonna be exhausted. I'm not gonna have time for my fiance, my family, the few friends I do have. I'm not gonna have time to enjoy the money I'm making because I'm gonna be spending all my time in the shop or shipping cards, buying cards. I gotta find some kind of medium to where I gotta let myself know that it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say that I don't know the answer to the questions that I'm asking. It's okay to feel like a failure sometimes, but know in reality that I'm not. It's just a thought. It's just a feeling that I'm having at the moment. I don't have to be what I say or be what I think when I'm feeling low. And all this comes because I heard a sermon the other day, and it was from Elevation Church. It was from Holly, I think they pronounce her name Furtick. I was listening to her sermon, and she mentioned the point about, some people don't talk to God because they feel like he won't do anything. And that's kind of where I am. Um, I don't pray like I should because I feel like if I pray, it's kind of in vain. And I'm not that good a person, despite, what people feel. I'm full of flaws, full of mistakes, and I'm extremely hard on myself, more so than anybody could ever be on me. And I think a lot of people are like that. And I guess I just don't know how to ask God for help. I wouldn't even know where to start. Um, I've been trying to pay my 10%, and sometimes I'm not, always on that. And my pride gets in the way and tells me that, you should have been able to do that. Had you planned better, had you budgeted better, I can't let that be the determining factor of my life. I can't let every time that I misplan, misbudget, made a mistake, I can't let that be the determining factor that's going to drive me to keep myself from being better. Because at the end of the day, it was poor decision, poor planning, mistake, bad decision. But if I let that pride rule my life, I'm going to ruin everything that I've ever tried to even accomplish. Like with this business, I've had to reach out to people to borrow money to pay for product that I was going to miss out on. And I've had to not buy certain things because I just couldn't afford it because I'm trying to get this business running. I got denied for a loan. Uh, this stuff, it hurts because you think you're prepared and you realize that, you just didn't know everything. And, my pride gets in the way and tells me, I can't admit that. If I admit that, people are going to think that I don't have it all together. But knowing that I don't have it all together, what does it matter? I was talking to somebody today and I could just see the pain in their eyes as they were telling me what was going on with them. And I realized that I have to be better at talking to people that I care about. Because so often I let my pride get in the way and I forget that other people have feelings and other people may be feeling the same way I feel. Some people feel like they don't have anybody to reach out to and nobody comes and hangs out with them and they can't get the pain off of their chest. So they're just building it and building it and building it. And they're just stressed out and angry and sad. And I could be of service. I could help. Excuse me. I can help alleviate that pain, but the selfishness inside of myself keeps me to the point where I just want to care about me and I don't want to care about other people. But it's not because I don't want to care. It's just because when you care, it hurts. Because you have to put yourself in their shoes for the time that they're expressing the pain that they're expressing. And sometimes it's just hard because when you care about people, you don't want to see them hurt. You don't want to see them in a bad space. You don't want to see them crying and just all these other things. And just that conversation and that sermon just made me realize so much that I had to change because how extremely selfish that I've been to so many different people because I didn't I didn't want to let go of my pride. I didn't want to admit that I was wrong. I didn't want to apologize. I didn't want to make the first step to say I'm sorry or I love you, or and I had to change that, because if I'm trying to be a service to people with cards and all these other things, I have to get to a point where some stuff I'm just gonna have to let go from the get-go, because it's not worth the expense of somebody else, if that makes sense. So I really just wanted to make this video to tell everybody that watches it that your pride is very dangerous to your success and to your love life, to your relationships. And that's one of the things that we have to let go of. That's going to hold us back from really everything we're trying to accomplish. And I don't want people to miss out on the joys of life because they're holding on to things that they should let go. So if there's somebody that you're having an argument with, or you're fighting with, or you're not seeing eye to eye, but you care for each other, just tell them you love them, man. Just tell them that you're sorry. It doesn't really matter who's the first person to say what. What really matters is that bond, that collab you guys have with each other, that you work so hard to build over the years. Like, don't let it fall apart because of one mistake or one mishap. Communicate with each other and let each other know that, it's not always going to be good times, but in the bad times, let's try to make those bad times good times, because it's going to be more bad times between the world and the two of you or three of you or however many it is. So you got to try to make the best situation out of any situation, because if you're just harping on who did what, who didn't do this, and letting that pride tell you that you can't do X and Y, like, you got to let that go, or else you will be miserable. You will be by yourself, and that's not what you want to be. It's not. I know it's not. I know it's not. So let go of that that pain. Just push it out of the way, and let's just be better humans. Let's just be better people. Let's try not to judge each other or others from where they've been, where they're going, because, as cliche as it sounds, we really don't know what other people are going through unless you ask. And let's just be more involved in the people's lives that we care about. And if you can help people that you really don't care about, man, just do it. What you got to lose? I mean, helping each other helps you. Helping yourself helps others. So it's a great cycle of return. It's a gift that keeps on giving. So let's not let our pride destroy us, and let's be better to each other. Let's reach out and give that hand and let somebody know that, hey, I got you. If you need me, I'm here. If I can help you, I'm gonna do it. And be genuine about it. Don't just say it to say it, because people know. And if they don't know right then, they'll find out. So let's be real. Let's be genuine. Let's just be there for each other and try to kill this pride inside of us that's keeping us away from loving each other. But that's all I got, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all too long. I am new, never you. So let's kill that pride and eliminate some of this pain, and let's try not to be as selfish as we've been. And if you didn't know, now you do.